Welcome back, humans. Uh, I I'm debating as to whether or not this is worth going through. I don't have any bounties on me. Well, I do have some uh, Gambit ones, but those are already finished. I don't. These are just residuals. So yeah, all the bright dust stuff is done. The farm that I do. Um, there's still some battles to fight in Iron Banner to complete the challenges for that, which I think unlocks faster reputation gains, but it's hard to say. I think it's bullshit that Vanguard Ops only count for 20% of progress for the weekly challenge, and Nightfalls count for 40% when the majority of the Vanguard operations, they're not challenging. I don't, I don't, once upon a time, I used to judge content on how difficult or easy it was to do. Now, because games are no longer a product but a service, I judge content on how long it takes to get done. Um, and because I am a very impatient person, I don't know that I'm ADD, ADHD, whatever it's called. I don't know enough about it to even know what it's actually called. Um, I haven't been formally diagnosed with it, but I can tell that I get bored very easily if content drags on. Uh, and it's not that it's not engaging, it's just, some people might find this to be fun and exciting to do. Die in a Vanguard op? Who the fuck dies in a Vanguard op? Oh my lord. Yeah, I know who dies in a Vanguard op. Somebody who's just fucking hanging out in the fucking wide open spaces, completely unbuilt for such things. But that's another thing too. It's like these Vanguard ops, they're designed to be challenging, but Bungie's idea of challenging is just wave after wave of buckets of hit point buckets. That's all they want. That's all they're doing. This is like if this was a Hero Quest dungeon crawl, it'd be like fighting endless fucking streams of of goblins. If you sat down to a fifth edition D&D game and your dungeon master just populated the whole its setting with nothing but just waves and waves of goblins, with a couple of like hobgoblin bosses that are like immune at a certain point, and won't take any more damage, you would be completely fucking pissed off. You would not want to go back to that table, would you? I mean, I know I wouldn't, and I don't. At the same point, I like dungeon crawls. I like room after room of enemies. But I don't like this stand and defend bullshit, or have to fiddle around with waiting for a boss to finally, I guess, really get bored with his own fucking purpose in the game and allow us to fucking shoot him and kill him. It's like, I'm done with this. This has been 5 minutes. I just want to get it over with. Do it quick. It's like this BS right here. Come on, what the fuck? And why? Because no one's focusing on the fucking boss. This is the target. This is our mission. And he's just gonna sit here and take all our fucking damage because that's his job. He's a resource sapper. That's all it is. Don't get me wrong. Bungie understands dungeon design in the classical sense. If you're in a dungeon crawl, which is basically everything you do in Destiny except for maybe Crucible, every stage is meant to consume resources. This is why they're going to be nerfing the fuck out of all the primary weapons. Sticking with accuracy, sticking with range drop-offs, damage drop-offs over range, all that kind of stuff. Rates of fire, from what I understand. I might have misinterpreted that line. So they're doing that because they want to get us back into playing with special ammo and heavy ammo again, which they are going to, which they have traditionally starved us for since Destiny 1. Special weapons were special because you didn't get to use them all the time. And heavy weapons were normally hoarded, the ammo was normally hoarded until you got to the boss, because that's what the heavy ammo was. That's what heavy weapons were for. The way they designed the sandbox was to, support all that, and that was a cool mechanic. We understood that. When you went into Crucible with a shotgun or a fusion rifle, you knew the risk you were taking. And we have to shoot this with a thing, guys. Where's the thing? Does anybody have the thing? Somebody must have gotten the thing. No? Oh, man. And that's the other big problem, is that I don't even fucking play this season, and I understand this fucking mission better than most of the people I get randomed into. And I know why they include this mission, this operation, with us, because they're trying to get us to be hooked on the thematics, they're on the aesthetics, on the thing. They want us to feel like, oh, cool, we can do this. This is awesome. Oh, yeah, cool, right on. No, not going to happen. It just actually reinforces the idea that I already have about the season, which is that it's just a load of tar-pitting garbage. Understand what a tar pit is? You know what a tar pit is. Any kid who ever went through grade school and got infatuated with dinosaurs understands what tar pits are. Sorry, I'm umming because I have a thing I need to do in a few seconds. And that's kind of what these missions are, these operations. They're tar pits. They're not meant to be exciting or engaging or fun or challenging. They're just meant to soak your time up. Destiny is a service. It's not a product. And the only way that a service works is by how many hours it's used. I mean, if you subscribe to a service, but you use it like once a month, tell me, realistically, how often are you going to use that service? If it's not something that is directly related to your living, breathing, eating, drinking, shitting experience, you're not going to be committed to paying for a service you only use maybe once a month. Most people that are playing this game, they are playing it that infrequently. They're not playing every day like I am. Even my son, who paid for this expansion, who paid for the seasons, he's not even playing every day. I asked him if he knew anything about the lockdown on the class item mod for, what's it called? The class item mod, Kickstarter. Right, Kickstart, that's right, Kickstart. Yeah, I'm sorry for the ums. I am Lord of the ums. And he was like, yeah, probably somebody broke it with an exploit. And I got on YouTube and did a search for it. And sure enough, about a week ago, somebody posted on YouTube about how to get infinite super energy or immediate super energy using the Kickstarts. Fucking fantastic. But then it causes, the problem that Bungie's just going to lock it down. Just because that's their solution. Rather than going in and actually just, fixing the issue, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Because they pulled all the development team away from this game to go run on their new puppy, Marathon. I'm not impressed. I'm not looking forward. I'm not looking forward to Marathon. I'm not going to probably play it unless it's free to play. Only because this game was pretty, shaky to begin with with the full team involved. And now it's gotten even worse since they've pulled people away to, whoa, that was cool. They pulled people away to go work on the new game. It makes no sense to me. Literally, we're at 10 fucking and a half minutes, and we're not even close to finished here. We're not even halfway through this thing. I could probably step away for about 30 seconds, which is what I'm going to be doing here in a few seconds. And then, guaranteed, nothing's going to fucking change. I'll come back and we'll still be sitting here. Oh, never mind. Look at that. I talked enough shit, the game decided to do things. I'll be right back.
The access point. Let's get rid of that taken before it opens a path into the Cloud Arc.
Jeez, I'm not surprised it came back to a full wipe. The leaderboards. See, this is what the problem really is. This is what the problem really is. Everybody is so fucked up on, being top dog, being the top scorer. Top, 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 top. You know what? I like it when she's on top. Oh, man. This is such bullshit. You're gonna push me off the map again? Because that's the way you like to play the game, huh? At least the motherfucker counts as taken, so Malfeasance is a good choice. Oh, now we go. Here we go. Alright. Oh, my lord. And every enemy in the game is seriously designed to slow you down. It really is. Every enemy in the game. It's just... There's so much obviousness in here. It's just amazing how fucking boring it can be. Where's the bad thingy? There's supposed to be some kind of... Okay, I'm just gonna sweep these assholes out of the way. No. Okay, finally. Okay, there we go. Why are you immune now? Oh my god. I know, it's just the same old shit. The moment I start applying myself, everybody's like, so maybe that's the strategy I should fucking start adopting. Just, get in there and go all fucking nut deep, fucking just attacking everything. Oh, please. Oh, yes! Fucking classic. So fucking classic. Oh my god. Fucking A. God, I hate this fucking strike. I fucking so hate this strike. I hate the shit. I hate the fucking crap that they fucking throw at us to make us fucking think that we're actually getting a benefit out of any of this. It's so fucking much gaslighting. It's unbelievable. Come on, be done. Finally. How much fucking time did that take me? 15 minutes. And guess what? It's only 20% progress. Fuck this shit. No. Oh my lord, what the hell are you doing, bitch? I want out of here. 20 fucking minutes, man. I remember when strikes used to take 8 to 10 minutes. And all that had to change, of course. Fuck, just one more. That's all I gotta do. Give me something nice, guys. Come on. Disgraced. Sepix Prime. Fallen Saber. Fuck. I would even be happy with Scarlet Keep as much as I dislike that one, too. For being a first-person shooter-looter, there's very little in this game that even matches that DNA anymore. That's Earth. Arms dealer? Arms dealer's okay. It's not the same as it used to be. Oh. Lake of Shadows. Oh, yeah, this is doable. A lot of polygons to get stuck on. Because that's what, that's the fun part. Paper fucking thin hitboxes, except for when it doesn't benefit the player. And again, this is a mechanic they added on the game to deliberately keep us from just running ahead. This right here, this fucker right here. They want to argue that it's narrative because the witness is infecting everything in the system. Bull fucking shit. You added this crap to slow us down. Fucking calling it for what it is. Bullshit. Filler. They're like injecting salt water into hot dogs. Or worse still, plant fiber. And I'm like talking grass clippings too, bitches. I'm not talking like actual fiber. Cellulose. You know what? I'm going to one-gun this whole strike. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to one-gun it. It's going to be me and Malfeasance, and that's it. Maybe a grenade, maybe a super, maybe a melee, but it's going to be one gun. Come on! Fuck me!
It's actually working.
At 2 minutes on the clock, we would have been halfway through this fucking opening. All the way practically to the fucking last barrier before actually getting into the ruins. You see how fast we can get through all this? I like that. This should be some fast run type, speed run fucking missions. There shouldn't have to be this. I don't know why they needed to fucking make Vanguard ops as long as fucking Nightfalls. You don't even get the same credit or loot. And they're actually kind of almost as difficult as Nightfalls. I mean, you don't got champions running around all over the ship. And that's the only thing that separates a Vanguard op from an actual Nightfall when it comes to mechanics is the fucking addition of champions. Who fucking cares? Half of these fucking meat bags are fucking, bullet sponges are just going to be fucking that much of a fucking pain in the ass to fucking finish anyway. I'm going to do a grenade. I'm going to keep going. People are just not thirsty enough, you know that? Why am I still being shot at? Fucking show me where I'm being shot. Yeah, let's go ahead and ignore the turret, because they may not be part of the bounty you're running. Let's go ahead and ignore the goblin, because, shields don't mean anything to you. Fuck off. We got a champion. Nope, not a champion. Just something else. Oh, I missed it. So much for guided hand grenades. Now this guy's gonna have 3 fucking immunity phases, right? No, 2 immunity phases, that's right. Except for the last one is basically like he'll gain an extra 1,000 fucking hit points. Then he'll never lose. What a fucking joke. Thunder grenades are the fucking worst. It's a good thing I don't count on them. You know what I think when this game's design started taking a slip slide down the shit tube? When they introduced the Taken. The Taken King was great. Don't get me wrong. And the Taken King's expansion was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. What the fuck, assholes? Come on, fucker, stop being immune. Take your fucking damage. when they designed the Taken, and specifically to just make them be bullet sponges and annoy your ass and slow you down, that's when I started realizing, okay, Bungie's changing its shit. It's changing its business model. It's the same thing that the Screen Actors Guild and the Writers Guild are, fighting over right now. The business model has changed. You have NFTs. You have AI generative, content. You have, all these different assets that now can be applied. And I don't know if anybody in the fucking camps realize that the actors don't own their image rights, and the studios technically don't own their image rights. It's the agent. It's the agent. It's managing the actors and the writers who have claim on their, on their copyrightable, product, if you will. But yeah, it's like, this is all over fucking AI, and it's ridiculous because everybody's trying to go for the service. Everybody wants everything to be shifted to a service. So the business model changed, and the studios don't want to change the contract to accommodate them. One of the things that the writers are complaining about is that, because their contracts specifically state film, theater, and video media, now everything's streaming. That's not in the contract. So these streaming services are getting away with not having to pay royalties to the writers on, of the shows that we're watching. That's bullshit. Honestly, that's truly bullshit. I mean, yeah, it all comes back to the same old thing. It's all about the pie, and everybody wants their slice. We're no different as players of this game. We want our slice. We want to have fun. We want to be rewarded for our efforts. We don't want to fucking spend all day doing it. I got lots of others. Even when I was binging this game all fucking day, I was at the expense of so many other things I should have been doing. Yes, ultimately, in the end, it's my choice to be here instead of somewhere else. But at least make it be worth it. Vanguard Ops, if they're going to take as long as a fucking Nightfall, and the only difference between them, you piece of shit, and the only difference between them is the champions that get thrown in, and maybe some extra couple 100,000 hit points that are put on the final boss, then we should get full fucking credit for them. It should be a 40% progress and not a 20% progress. What was wrong with getting 3 Vanguard operations done in a week to get a pinnacle? I mean, it's not like you guys don't fucking power creep it every fucking season. It makes no sense, other than the fact that it's all about slowing us down, making sure that we're playing for as long as possible. And yeah, it goes back to those two things. What's in Bungie's mouth is not the same as what's in their hand. And, we're going to charge you 50% more for a product that is healthier for you because it's 25% less calories. Shock, surprise, there's 30% less product. So Bungie's figured out the way to do that, but with their service. We're going to charge you 50% more for content, but guess what? There's 30% less content, but it's going to be greater for you because it costs more, so therefore it must be better, right? I mean, is anyone going to argue over the cost of a steak? A $2 steak versus a $10 steak? Well, I've had to tell you, I have eaten many a high-priced plate that was pretty much garbage. And we're not done yet. Oh my god. Hi, I'm Artist Poet, formerly known as Hakobot. This is Destiny Jackass Edition. This is the One Gun Challenge. Oh, fuck me, this is boring. Hurry it up. Nice. Oh, fuck off. Damn. You're a hunter. Jump over everybody. The fuck. 11 minutes. Not worth it.